Hey everyone, welcome back to Investing with Ian. Wanted to do a little bit of a different video this time, just to kind of give a sum up the year of 2021 since it's already coming to an end, and just to see where Bitcoin has come from. And, it's come a long way, obviously, and what we might expect to see in the coming year of 2022. So let's get started on that. Be sure to like the video. And of course, this is not financial advice, but yeah, I mean, just going here, I'm zoomed out on the chart, going all the way back to the beginning of 2021, and we can see that right around here where my cursor is at. I mean, that's pretty much where Bitcoin started the year, and right around $30,000. So from the beginning to the end of the year, I mean, it's gone up, roughly $17,000. We're right at 47,000 right now. But yeah, it's been a wild ride, and that's to be expected when you're in this crazy world of Bitcoin and crypto. Things move really, really fast. They say that 1 month in crypto is like, an entire year in the traditional markets, and it's true, because there's always something new going on, or something new development, and yeah, it's something that I keep up with on a daily basis. So, just Bitcoin started off the year really strong, like I said, at 30,000, and then it went all the way up to around 65,000. In the first half of the year, right around before May, and then during the summer months, we had that big dip that lasted a few months. People were calling for a bear market, saying that Bitcoin was over, and I actually have a funny little article to point out regarding that. But if of course Bitcoin is not dead, and it did recover within the last few months. Of course, you can see here that it made a huge recovery and made a new all-time high at $69,000. And then right now we're just in a little bit of a correction. So you can just see here, I mean, it's pretty easy to visualize that it's taking a little bit of a correction, but nothing to be worried about, in my opinion. And then same thing with Ethereum. Ethereum started out really low in the beginning of the year. So it started out under $1,000. I mean, you could have bought one for like $800 back in January, and right now we're at almost $4,000. So I mean, when people like myself say that there's a lot of money to be made, and potentially even like life-changing wealth, I mean, we're being serious. If you last year you could have gotten it for heck under $200. So I mean, it's when we say that it moves fast, that crypto moves fast, we're not joking around. So same thing with Ethereum. I mean, it started off under 1,000, like I just said, and then it went all the way up to 4,400 ish for a brief. It was a brief run up, but nonetheless, it made a new all-time high regardless. And then it had the same style of correction that Bitcoin did throughout the summer months to under $2,000. And then it kept on, it made a nice recovery all the way to its current all-time high, which is right under 5,000, like 4,800 or 900. And then the past month or so, it's had a choppy month, going down a little bit, and ending up to where it is right now at just under $4,000. So yeah, I mean, the chart speaks for itself. The more you learn how to read charts, and when you keep up with all the news and everything that's going on, it turns out to be quite interesting, if I may say so. So here's a website that some of the other YouTubers have been going over. The website 99bitcoins.com. They archive all of the stories, or of stories of how many times a Bitcoin has died, or quote unquote died, when people say that it's going to fail and it's going to go to zero. And then let me just click on this really quick. What qualifies as an obituary? The prime source of Bitcoin obituaries, we use the following guidelines in order to qualify it. The content must be explicit about the fact that Bitcoin is or will be worthless, and then the content has to be produced by a person with a notable following. I mean, it can't be like, some website that nobody's ever heard of. But yeah, you can see, this is just going back, let's see, that we can go year to date. Just in this year, every one of these articles is an article about how Bitcoin has died, and it's died a total of 438 times since its inception back in '09 and 2010. So this is, a little kind of like trivia, I guess, on who's talking smack about Bitcoin and whatnot. So that's fun, something fun I wanted to just share real quick. And then so yeah, I mean, going into 2022, I'm still of the opinion, 2020 December of this year, of course Bitcoin we didn't break the all-time high, and we didn't even get close to $100,000, which is what a lot of people in the community were expecting and they were predicting. But that didn't happen, and that's fine, to be honest, because most of us are of the opinion that this market cycle is lengthening, and it's going to be a longer bull market, basically, and that 2022 should bring yet again new all-time highs for Bitcoin. Most likely in the $100,000 range, and beyond. So that'll be interesting and exciting to see that. And then this particular website that I have pulled up is just the countdown to the next Bitcoin halving. So you can read it yourself. But basically, the next halving will occur somewhere around May of 2024. So not next year, but got a couple more years still. But when that happens, like it says, the block reward, instead of being 6.25 coins per block that's mined every 10 minutes, it'll go down to 3.125 coins per block. So like I've said in past videos, Bitcoin is designed to be deflationary as opposed to your country's fiat currency, which is inflationary. So, nobody likes inflation. Everybody's purchasing power keeps going down, and that will continue to happen. Unfortunately, there's, not really anything we can do about that other than to protect your money with a hard asset such as Bitcoin, and maybe a few other coins, maybe Ethereum. Some people would still argue you can protect your money with gold, but I don't see gold doing well as long as Bitcoin is around. And like we just said, I don't see it going anywhere. And then this is another chart I've pulled up before, just looking at the Bitcoin hash rate. The hash rate is like the strength of the overall Bitcoin network. It's kind of like the backbone that shows how strong it is. So look here. I mean, you can almost draw a perfect line that is just stair-stepping upwards and to the right, and it's basically at the all-time high, the most secure that it's ever been. So, what does all that mean? It just means that the network is as strong as it's ever been. So definitely a good thing. And then just another quick article I wanted to go over. The CEO of the company MicroStrategy they hold the most Bitcoin out of a publicly traded company in the US, if I'm not mistaken. They hold more than Tesla, I know that. So this man, Michael Saylor, a lot of people view him as a genius. I mean, he's done several interviews that you can look up, and he's a big Bitcoin bull, as we say. But they purchased an additional Bitcoin in the past few days that the price has gone down. So again, what we call they're buying the dip, as we say, and now they hold close to 125,000 Bitcoin. So everybody out there who's getting scared and thinking that Bitcoin's going to crash and go to 10,000 or whatever, they're selling their coins, and essentially this guy is buying them all up. So don't, if you decide to invest in this one, and I strongly advise that you should, not financial advice, buy it and hold it, and don't let Michael Saylor buy the coins from you. Let's see, just really quickly, I just wanted to bring this up. I brought this up on a previous video, but this is just the cost average website. If you were to, I picked Ethereum because it's had better gains than Bitcoin, but you can do the same thing to calculate your profits with Bitcoin. But again, if you put $50 in per week, going back to just the start of the year, January 1st, through the end of the year, basically, I mean, it's pretty much the end of the year, your $2,600 would now be worth over 4,200. So that's a 62% return on your investment, and that's over $1,600 that you've earned. So I mean, yeah, there's money to be made. There's money to be. You can preserve your wealth with this stuff. I mean, it is volatile. It does go up and down, but I do believe at the end of the day, coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum and other coins, of course, that are solid projects, they will thrive, and you will be in a better position than when you started out in. So definitely a better position than if you just keep all of your money in cash and you make 0.002% interest at your bank or your credit union or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. To sum it up, I mean, Bitcoin has had a wild ride throughout 2021, and even, I mean, going as far back as you can go as far back as you'd like, but it's been a crazy ride, and I really like it. I enjoy, just doing. I research these coins and articles every single day. It's not. Some might think it's like a part-time job, but I don't see it like that, because I'm genuinely interested in it. And yeah, let's see where 2022 takes us. Just like we see here, let's hope that the rocket ship takes off to the moon, and hopefully you're on the ship. And by that, we mean that hopefully you get off of zero. Make your first investment into crypto if you haven't already. I do have a Coinbase referral link, by the way. But yeah, we'll see you in 2022, and I'm excited to see what it brings. So thanks for watching. This is Investing with Ian, and I'll see you soon.